Alright, we'll see who we have here. Bebe's still pretty low level. We did our activities. I got the office that we did at the end, and then obviously the shrine stuff. Yeah. Well, we'll do Bebe. Bebe's... Oh, we actually have been ranking up Bebe quite a bit. Probably around like 5 or so right now.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
5.
Yes. It is hopeless. I cannot focus. I have barely sewn anything at all.
Why not take a break?
As a matter of fact, yes, that is a good idea. Katajikanai. I keep thinking about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? Maybe if I became a samurai, I could stand up to him. Oh, maybe if we go have ourselves a sweet snack, I can come up with a plan. Will you go to Azuki High with moi?
Let's do it.
Then to Azuki High we go.
I really thought he was gonna say he's gonna sew himself like a
I
samurai
thought about this even in my
outfit.
dreams.
Oh man, there's not much you can
If I
sew.
return to my own country now,
It's
I
mostly
would
like,
never
you know,
forgive myself. I want to stay here, in Japan,
metal and
even if I
stuff.
have to eat dirt.
I have your back.
Katajikanai. It means the world knows you are here for me. Jitsuwa. Actually, I have come up with a plan. Wait, I will return to my home country.
Oh?
Mochiron. But of course, I will not give up just like that. Once I persuade my uncle, I will return.
Okay.
I will show him that this is a wonderful country. All I need to do is figure out how to explain it to him. And with you at my side, I know I will find a way. Please, I can't do it without you. Onegaishimasu.
Yeah, and he'd have to visit the antique shop for a samurai sword. Yeah, true. Wow, I'm so... As soon as he's like, oh, I can, like, you know, be a samurai. Oh, wait. I was like, oh, he's gonna say he's gonna sew a samurai outfit.
The day is coming to an end. We will pick this up next time. Peace out.
Alright, so he's gonna go back. Convince his uncle. Alright. Okay. I can't remember. I think it was just... Yeah. Usable items.
Oh, welcome back.
Yep, we are ranking up Bebe quite a bit. Getting these lower level guys up there, which is working out pretty well.
Hey.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure we finished her up with that. I know for a fact we definitely haven't gotten her Yuka with TV, so we can start working on that.
Hey.
Zombie. Okay, interesting.
Yes. This series always has such crazy plot twists. When the main girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what? Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible. What would you do if that happened to you?
I don't know. I think I'd never recover.
Well, yeah, even without a dramatic betrayal, I'd be hurt if a friend started treating me differently. It happened to me once. A girl I was close to suddenly started avoiding me. Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention. Oh, no way! It's just gonna end like that? Ugh, it happens every time. But they're so good at leaving you hanging. I need to know how it ends. Let's watch more next time, okay?
Alright. Which second awakenings do I have?
It's getting pretty
Yeah,
late.
there
We
is
better head back to our
Aki,
rooms.
Ken, and then, I can't remember if Fuka awakened. I think Fuka awakened. So Aki, Ken, and Fuka. Those three.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Alright, as a person.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Okay.
2 this time, I believe, and there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye now.
Alright, so one of our bonding people sounds like.
Good morning.
I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. I'm glad I met you.
Huh?
Alright, town map. Oh, I also gotta do the faculty. Do that in a second, but let me bring up my little list. Let's see, where were we? I think I was at Evade Wind and Dakaja. See what I did. Oh no, it's passive. What am I doing? Passive. Evade Wind. Okay, we can do Evade Wind, and then we'll do Dakaja. I'll do 2 of them. We won't use these till like way later, if at all. Okay, so we'll do Dakaja, and then maybe the medium AoEs just because. Alright, fine. What happens to a social link that's already maxed when you don't rescue them from the Tartarus? Ah, yeah, that's an interesting question. Ooh, okay. I have some options here. Oh, see, I already almost forgot, even though I just said it. I hope this is almost done. I'm gonna keep forgetting. Ilmair.
Wow.
Mahjong parlor.
Hi.
Okay. Alright, so actually, Yuko, I think, is about to be maxed. I think she's at 8 right now, and we still haven't had the romance option with her, and she is my choice. So, assuming you can romance her, it has to be available now. So I think we'll do this. I think we'll lock in a romance. Alright, save. Yeah, she's at 8. Alright, let's see.
So then I went to ask about it after class, and you know what happened? Miss Miyahara just wouldn't stop talking. She wrote out some weird math formula and said, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" All it did was make me more confused than I originally was. Guess I'll have to go ask again tomorrow.
You're so hardworking.
You think so? I guess it just feels wrong to not try and understand something. Anyways, I decided to start being serious about my future. Remember when I told you about what happened to me at school? It was when I handed in a blank answer sheet for that pop quiz and got yelled at by Akoda. Back then, I just wanted to graduate and go to a community college or something. But after coaching those kids, I started to realize something. I enjoy helping people who are willing to give it their all. So, I finally figured out what I want to do with my life. Can you guess what it is?
The instructor.
Close. You almost got it, Mr. Ex-assistant coach. I'm thinking of becoming an athletic trainer.
Okay.
It's their job to monitor each athlete's diet and help them plan their training routine. So I'll go to professional school once I graduate, and then work towards earning my certification when I turn 20. Between the general education requirements and the classes for my major, it's gonna be over 350 hours. That's why I'm gonna start studying right now. Improving my writing is my first goal. It took me all night to finish that 3-page essay, but those kids had a huge influence on me. I know I only agreed to coach them on a whim, but teaching them really made me think. I started wondering what I could teach my own kids one day, and I realized I didn't have the slightest clue. If you hadn't been there with me, I don't think I could have stuck it out until the end. And I definitely never would have thought about my future either. So, thanks. Also, I know I'm always asking you to stick around and help me with
There it
stuff.
is.
I kind of feel bad about it. I'm sorry. I
Hopefully.
realize now that I might have been relying too much on you.
This is a little more subtle, but this has to be it. You can rely on me even more.
Why are you so nice to me?
I gotta choose my words carefully.
Are you like this just with me? No,
There we go.
That can't be it, huh?
We have to drop the bomb already, damn, but okay. Because I love you.
Huh? What? You mean me? Are you sure? I'm not girly or anything like that, you know? What's happening? Is this a dream?
I love you, Yuko.
Me too. I feel the same way as you do. That's why I'm so happy. Thank you.
Special someone, alright.
I have to go. I've got to study. I'm looking forward to us.
Alright, we've committed. There we go.
Welcome back.
All right. Hey,
Hey. All right.
Alright, we have Fuka. We did his stuff. And I guess are either of them here? They're all here. Oh, so Fuka is just like talking. That's interesting.
Well,
I guess it's the actual thing. All right.
maybe.
I don't remember if we did one of these or not. I don't think so. Okay, apparently we did. A Yakuza novel. Oh yeah, because she asked about butt cracks. How could I forget? This is number 2.
yes. That reminds me. I was reading this book during class once. One of our classmates saw and said to me, "Wow, I'm surprised. So you're the type to talk with your fists. What exactly do I look like to everyone else?"
a normal high school student.
I see. That must mean that I don't appear to be strong in other people's eyes. I am an anti-shadow weapon, but I don't seem to be regarded as such. I must
good
correct
thing.
this problem at once.
No, it's a good
If
thing.
it is not addressed, it could negatively impact my ability to carry out my duties.
Ow.
Once I finish reading, I will start thinking of a solution.
I'm gonna catch him by surprise. I'm underestimated you.
During combat, the mental states of both sides play a significant role in the outcome. I want my presence to strike fear in the hearts of my enemies,
Yeah.
but galvanize my allies as well. What can I do to convey that kind of impression? Ideally,
just
it
do
would
a
be something to
surprise
encourage
attack.
people to depend on me. Maybe I can find some tips in this book. I think this is enough reading for now. We should return to our rooms.
Attention, please.
Name is actually the origin of the word July.
Well then,
Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake of April? I have no idea. But Roman, I know Venus is Roman. I don't know about Diana Minerva, so I at least know Venus is Roman goddess. So, since that's the only one I know, it's the only guess I have.
fantastic.
Okay. Speculated April was originally called Aphrilis, named after Aphrodite. Greek name for Venus. Others believe may derive from the Latin verb to open. Argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and plants open up. Okay. Alright. No, first faculty. Finally. Okay.
Glad to hear it.
Alright, let's go turn this request in.
Marvelous. I'm looking for. Here are my let's hear the result. How splendid.
Alright, toilet fragments. Nothing.
Here
I
are
was
my
double checking,
requests.
nothing new. Okay.
Very well.
You. Here. Just for the sake of it. Oh, right here. Now I already did the Takaja. Alright, so, I guess just to have them. Medium AoE fire. And I think I want to start making a list, because now that we're getting so many of the, theurgy thingies I've gotten. Wait, wrong one. There. Alright. Easier to follow here. Let me just start writing this stuff down. Let's see here. Going this way. That one with him. That one with her. I don't remember like what the specific activity was too. I mean, I'll see it more. I'll remember it more so when I see it. But I really should have started writing that stuff down. Got her. We know we got one more reading thing with her, and we're good. Ken has none. We've got 2 of the coffees, so we should have one more for the coffee for Han. Koro. Pretty sure Koro's is done. Fully. And then if Fuko has any, Fuka didn't do any of that either. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so... got Yuka. These 2. Did anything else? We have not hung out with him in a bit.
Hi there.
Or
Yeah.
good.
Everyone, attention please. It seems the painting Hiraga-kun submitted to the contest really caught the eyes of the judges. And while it's highly unusual, they're going to reserve an award spot just for you, Hiraga-kun.
Huh? I don't think I understand. What does that mean?
It means you're guaranteed an award. At best, you'll receive first place. At worst, an honorable mention. The judges were impressed with your shading techniques and said you crafted a masterwork of realism. Congratulations, Hiraga-kun!
Hey, way to go!
This is the art club's first real achievement.
Wait, then that means...
Oof, so remember the story here is obviously his dad's the doctor. Would his dad care about the... I mean, they're both the same thing, obviously. But, like, would his dad care? Like, you should tell him? Or... I think I was gonna say, now you don't have to quit, 'cause it's a sense of success coming from this. Because I think this is more so now you don't have to quit, like, you can be okay with it. Whereas this is your dad's okay with it. I don't think his dad's gonna care as much. Whereas this is him caring. So yeah, now you don't have to quit.
Yeah, that's right. He
Oh, I actually
promised
forgot
me.
that. Apparently there's a promise.
He said I could do whatever I want if I won. So this means I don't have to listen to him
That's the
anymore,
downside
right?
of sometimes taking breaks
should all do
between
something special
bonding
to
things. I
celebrate.
don't remember the promise, but that's okay.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Thanks, everybody. Especially you. I'm sorry if I made you worry. Let's go. You're celebrating with us, right?
Alright. Good. Got 5 there, so.
I don't mean to interrupt the fun, but Hiraga-kun, I'd like to fill you in on a few details. But don't worry, it shouldn't take long. The rest of you can wait outside the faculty office if you'd like. Well, Hiraga-kun, one of the judges saw a lot of potential in you as an artist and had an offer for you. If you're interested, they'd be willing to help arrange for you to study abroad. How does that sound?
Okay.
Study abroad. Me? As an artist?
Wow, as in overseas? Hiraga-senpai's amazing!
Hey, are you guys from the art club?
Uh-oh. What?
Have you seen Hiraga?
He's in the faculty office now for...
Hiraga! I've been looking everywhere for you! Mikarin just fainted! Come quick!
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, got it. I'll be right there. I'm very sorry, but I'll need some time to think about this.
He says he doesn't want to be a doctor. But he just can't ignore people in need.
Yeah?
That's how he is. A doctor's son with such an eye for art. I never thought I'd be so jealous of a student.
I don't think anyone's in the mood to celebrate now. I'll let everyone know what happened. You can head out now if you'd like.
I see you're back.
Alright.
Leader. I have a suggestion.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey.
By the way,
There's no one... Is Koro? I saw Koro. Oh yeah, him. And then the Fuka. What else do we have here? I also potentially have all those things that I bought. The computer here, we have a bunch of things here. And there's still some other ones we can buy. So one of the things we haven't done yet is we haven't got like a part-time job. And I know that was one of the things that you can buy. Was like more money from part-time job or something. So I could buy that in preparation for if we inevitably get one, although we're so late. I don't even know if we'll do it, but at the same time, like... Because there are some good options here for some potential boosts and whatnot. I kind of want to look into, rather than just gamble exactly what this stuff is, just to see if any of this stuff is actual, like, boosts or whatever. Right, I'm like using it and finding out it's giving me like whatever academics, then reloading and stuff, like a little easier this way. Let's see. So that computer. Alright, there's actually some good stuff here. Alright. We have plenty of good options here. I think, just in case, again, we're so late, I don't know if we'll actually get part-time jobs, but if we do, I might just get the thing that increases the part-time job stuff first, and then from there, it looks like there's a few, like, really good stuff that actually increases, stats. So I'll use those next. I don't remember if it was the club or... I think it was this. I think we bought all the stuff from the club. There was this one that had that stuff up here.
Come on in.
Part-time master. Yeah, higher hourly wage. Sure. Whatever.
Come again.
Okay. So if we don't ever get a job, it's just at least one night wasted. But if we do, then, you know, get it before we get the job. Sure. I have to look into like what jobs there are and all too. Yep, more money. Good. Alright.
And so...
Alright, so our stats are already max. It doesn't really matter what I do here. Let's go sleep. So we're no longer caring about the helm, finally, so we got all that done. Oh. We'll get medium AoE ice as well. Oh, quite a bit here. More Bebe, Fuka. I mean, Bebe just had something big happen, so I guess we can continue with Bebe.
Rating! How? Listen well. I have come up with a great idea to get my uncle to appreciate Japan's charm. I will show him a kimono. When he sees it, he will understand the beauty of Nihon.
That's a great idea.
Wait, with you in my corner, I have nothing to fear. The kimono is a Japanese treasure, full of culture and history. If I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon. As for the design, it will be inspired by the mascot of Azuki Arai. Simple but deep. I choose this design because, well, you are the one who took me there. I can see everything clearly now. I shall hurry and make the kimono. I must sow. Sow like the wind.
Oh, welcome back.
By the way...
You
Sorry.
can use the internet to increase bonds with people. Must be one of those computer things. Sonata kind of different now? Yeah.
Hey, not bad.
You'd have to be. Yuka Cooking. Or Ken TV. Ken TV we've done at least once. Alright, so this should be number 2.
This character really drinks a lot of alcohol. When
There's
you
one
grow
more
up,
TV
are you
and
going
one
to drink
more
alcohol too?
kitchen. So each time we'll get the ability. Will you drink alcohol when you grow up?
Me? I've never thought about it actually. But I do hear that a lot of adults these days don't drink. Alcohol has a very mature feeling about it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool. Speaking of, remember that bar scene? Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought. It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
Alright, that was quick.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's all gonna be over after the next full moon, so there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
I don't know the full story. I mean, in terms of her dad, yeah, she got the gist of it, but like especially with what was like going on, the details. I can get why she has a full story in that one aspect, but there's still a lot more to learn. So do I want to get to the AoEs to 3? Do we even care? Yeah, I got the helm from the teacher finally, yep. I don't think I care. So now we have like the bare minimum of all the good stuff. Oh wait, there was like potentially maybe poison arrow. Again, not too important, but so going bare minimum, you can get a second poison arrow, and then from there, that's all the bare minimums. Okay. Good. Hey, Heaven Cola, welcome. Enjoying Persona 3 Reload here, first time playing. Oh, okay, quite a bit here. Alright. That's probably a lot more not even shown, obviously. We'll see who else potentially. Probably school would have some. Yuka? Let's see. Yuko. Fuka. She's maxed out. Alright, Yuka might be ready to make out. Yeah, it certainly does. She's there waiting. I think we'll go Yuka. Yeah, she's getting up there in level. We can get everyone, you know, to higher levels now. No, Yuko's about to be maxed out, but yeah, we want to get them to higher levels. So the fusions will be better across the board. Okay.
This is so good. I made the right choice getting the same thing as you. Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean? It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach. Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains. We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
Oh, there's the romance option with her. Yeah, interesting. Let's go with everyone.
Yeah, why not, right? It'll be like a reward for everyone's hard work. Alright then, I'll make us lunch. I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see. It's been a while since we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone. I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
Alright, good.
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
I see you're back.
Am I nervous? Nah.
Oh.
Surely it's just one more dungeon and that's it. Nothing else will happen. It'll be fine. Do I have a reason for fighting? I do.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Koro. Akihiko TV. I know we didn't finish it. I don't even know if we started it yet. I think we did. No, we did one. That's right, because it was like the fighting thing. Alright, so we got two more of these.
Yes. In this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals only helped them push each other to the top.
Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival?
No.
Yeah, I can't imagine there are too many people out there who can match you. If you ever do find someone, though, I'd be curious to see how I'd fare against them. Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me. So it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a long-time childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then.
Good.
I didn't notice the time. Before you go to sleep? You want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
No. Yuka, and you go.
It's a time. Good,
Pumpkin mask accessory.
Not bad.
And some candy. Alright, see what this accessory is.
Thanks. But
Okay, so back to duping. What do I really want to dupe? Where's all the good stuff here that we've now got the bare minimums for? I got the 5 auto rebellions. I don't have any auto rebellion. Technically, I can get a 3rd one of these, but I shouldn't need it because we're inheriting. Sharp Student, I don't think I'm gonna be putting that on. At pupils enough. I mean, I don't have any multi-target boost, but I don't think I'd use that. Like the 3 dark boost. Only 2 light boosts, that's because I already have personas with light boosts. I don't really care about getting the physical boosts. I mean, Endure, I don't think I'd put it on, but you know, maybe Endure just to have it. Screw it, just Endure just to have a second one, sure. Alright, let's see about tomorrow. Alright. So we had Yuka and Yuko. We have him right here. Well, we've been working on Yuka today. We keep pushing Yuka a bit, maybe. Oh, it just went right to it. I thought like we were going to her. I forgot this was, yeah, accepting it. That's alright though. Never had a chance to look around. They have all kinds of stuff.
Now,
Magazine clipping. Cleanse your soul. Purify with charm stones. Something on the wall. Choose your favorite color. It will reflect your state of mind. What's your favorite color? I'll say green. Oh, I like that color too. I wonder if it's true what they say about being good for your eyes. People who choose green serve others on their wings. They are harvesters. I can see how people find it soothing, but I don't believe in it. Okay, just a little bit of bonding there.
Welcome back.
We did you. So we can get Ken. We can see where Mitsuru is as well.
I think.
Okay. Be up here, she's up here. So we have 2 options. So, I guess we'll be up here. My time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? I guess so. Yeah.
Alright.
Gee,
That's right.
That's Junpei in his superhero phase. Alright. This is number 2 with her.
In that case,
So any Ken activity will rank up. reading with
Do you ever
Mitsuru
feel
or
encouraged reading about
Aegis
the
will also rank
influential
up.
figures of the past? Even leaders who forged great nations faced the challenges of interpersonal relationships.
I feel that.
Yes, it becomes easier to bear when you consider it something everyone has to go through. Or is it presumptuous of me to relate to such illustrious figures? Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from our reading. Shall we get back to it? Oh, look at the time. I think that's enough for today. That was a pleasant time together, hearing nothing but the sound of each other's pages. I'd like to hear your thoughts on our reading again sometime. But for now, good night.
Listen,
Oh, she's gonna ask me a random question. In most Japan, October is considered the month without gods, because they're not around. There's one religion that instead calls it the month with gods. Oh god. Well, this is what this game definitely hasn't done, which is good. Asking very specific Japanese stuff. Dotonbori, Issei, Izumo. It's just pure guessing. Let's go with the middle option. Because we were never told any of this, so again, this is just one of the only time where it's like pure Japanese and it's something they didn't tell us. If they at least it was one of those ones where they told us and then quizzed us afterwards. This one's just straight up guessing, so okay.
exactly.
Okay, it was what did I pick? Izumo? Izumo. Alright, all the gods in Japan gather each year in Izumo to meet and forge relationships. Okay. Also, well, at least I'll remember that now. Alright. First, what are we gonna do? Nothing really matters at this point. Right. You skip 3. I mean, there is the Divine Grace, which I should be inheriting, but just in case I don't, I can get that to 5 potentially. So we'll get Auto Tarukaja to 3, but we shouldn't need that because that should be inherited easily, but whatever. That's at 3. Alright, who do we have here? Uka, Yuka. Let's see, it shouldn't be anything new, it should just be a sale, but we'll check that.
Be careful. What? Running a little.
Okay.
All done here. Come back soon.
Yeah, maybe just keep pushing Yuka all the way up. Do that like half bonding with her. Beating at 8-10. Yep, good.
take a look at some earrings? I've been wanting new ones, but I can never seem to make up my mind. They're all so cute, you know? There are too many options to choose from. I know! Why don't you come help me pick something out?
Of course. Alright.
Yeah! Come on then, let's go! Hang on, I've got a call. Hello? Uh-huh. What? You're not doing it? You want my approval first?
Oh.
Wait, it's fine. You can do what you want to do.
Interesting.
What I mean is, if that's what you really want, then go ahead. It's your choice.
Why the change of heart from her
you
mother?
really don't have to worry about me. Well, then, you want to meet up and talk about it? Hey, stop it. Don't cry. I'll try to call you more too, okay? All right. Bye.
Okay. Where'd this all
That
come
was
from?
my mom. She apologized for everything that's happened. She said she won't get remarried until I'm okay with it. That's weird. I can't stop shaking for some reason. Can we sit for a while?
Maybe it was her boyfriend that told her to do
Sorry
that.
about all that. I'm fine now.
This came
I
out of
was
nowhere.
Just surprised. I never expected this to happen. I told her we could meet up and talk about her remarriage. I'm nervous just thinking about it.
You want to see her?
I don't exactly want to. I'm afraid it might get ugly. We haven't seen each other in almost 10 years. So
Wow.
it's not
Holy
going
shit.
to be
Okay, that's a
easy.
lot.
I'm afraid I'll get angry and say something cruel. Still, I think it's time I try talking to her. I've been saying how wrong it is to run away. So I need to live up to my own advice. You know, I think she still misses my dad deep down, but she couldn't handle it. Losing someone so important to her. I'm not sure how to explain, but I realized this after spending time with you and the others from the dorm. There are a lot of people who support me, and that's a wonderful thing. But my mom didn't have anyone like that. So all she could do was cling on to whoever she could. I think losing someone you love and having to go on alone is really, really hard. But I still think it's wrong to jump into relationships for a reason like that. The earrings can wait till next time. Let's just go home for today.
Hmm?
Welcome back. I have a suggestion.
Yep, we'll go to Tartarus sometime soon. Am I being helpful? Of course.
It's great.
So I think both these activities are done. I don't think anyone's missing, but let's double check. Is anyone up here? We already finished him too. Okay. So our options are the computer, or we can see about part-time jobs. I know one of the closed things that eventually opened up. One of them was for learning abilities again, but I think another one... This is nothing here. I think one of these was a job. So this is the ability one, so maybe it was the cafe? Give me a save slot. Okay, yeah, cafe. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Monday. Alright. Ooh, I mean, again, it's this or the computer, so we'll just check it out. Work part-time. Okay. make some money. See how much money we get with the boosted thing. Oh, I even see how much that was. Oh well. I mean, it's good either way, but I was expecting them to give me like a thing in the middle of the screen. Alright, so again, probably just when we have like nothing else to do, I might do this just for a little extra bit of cash. Tuesday. Oh, they're gonna be talking about people probably. Yeah, more people coming down, yeah. Nostradamus predicted all this would happen. Of course he did, as vaguely as possible. And surely it was a true prediction. Let's see. Maybe I'll start getting some extra boosts, because those ones I could potentially use more often. Go ahead and get the third one of them, then we can get the fourth of all these, and fifth, and yeah. Or whatever. Okay. We got these three, but probably a bunch more at school. We got the art. Got not Yuka. Got him. And we've got those two. Guess we can do Bebe. Or
Hello, hello. I must sew. Sewing is my life. My wallet may be light, and my materials may be cheap. But I will work out to make a beautiful kimono and save my future. Wait, this is starting to come together. Manzoku. When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is.
You'll definitely agree.
I believe you, which means I must work even harder. I made so much progress today, and I could not have done it without your help. Merci, arigato. Thank you. My arms are so very tired. I must have overworked them, but no matter what's the cost, I will finish this kimono. For my future, for Nihon, I cannot give up now.
We should be getting our package in soon too. I don't remember what day it is.
Oh, it's you. Well, salut.
Would you say you enjoy participating in C's overall? Yeah.
Thank you.
Kimono today, samurai garb tomorrow, yes. Alright, got Yuka TV, Fuka plants. Guess we'll do the Fuka plants. I can't remember if we've done one of these before or not. I think we did one. I know we obviously haven't done two.
notes on the leaves here. I think I've seen something like this in a book at the library. It might be a common disease in vegetables and flowers. What do we do? What if the plants die?
How'd the book say to fix it?
Oh, right. If we take care of it now, it might not be a problem. From what I can tell, it doesn't look too serious yet. What did the book say? You just need to cut off the white parts and... That's right! Vinegar! It said to put some diluted vinegar on the affected areas. I'll go get some from downstairs. I think that's about everything we can do. We picked up the fallen leaves, and the air circulation is good now too. Everything should be fine now. All that's left is to trust they can recover. Thank you for today. I wouldn't have been able to save the plans if you hadn't been here. I'm still a little worried, but please let me help out again sometime.
Is this the week warning, maybe? No, it's soon. I don't know exactly how soon.
Good evening. It'll be a full moon again
Yeah,
in just
okay.
another week, finally. This will be the 12th ordeal. Are you ready? I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by. But either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it? It's a
Yep.
bit soon to be reminiscing, though. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Let's see. We have a couple days left of doing whatever with the cards, but I like the idea of putting the boosts up. And if anything, those would be the things I'd use the most often. Just theoretically, I could start using them now. I'm not going to, but I could. So we'll go just from the top down, I guess. Well, actually, we'll go wind boost, because theoretically, if she's healing sometimes, then I'd be using wind, but it doesn't really matter. A wind boost there. Alright. Yuka, old people, and who else? Art. That's Yuka. This student council. Bebe and Yuko. Or Yuko, we just committed to her, and now we're kind of ignoring her last rank, but again, to me it makes sense to get the lower guys up rather than just get that last rank yet. And now, wow, he's already at 8. Shit, so we're gonna get him to 9. Fuck, okay. Awesome.
If I put in my greatest effort, I will achieve the greatest outcome. One needle, one soul. This is my subate, my everything. Huh. That cheap material has been completely transformed. I could never have done this on my own. Without you, I would probably be back home already. And thanks to all your help, the kimono is almost finished. I feel so blessed.
Obviously it's either 1 or 2 here. Aren't you homesick?
My home country. With my aunt gone, there is nothing there for me now.
Okay.
I just want to hurry and put an end to this so that I may live and die in Nihon. There's something I need to tell you. I have gotten to know many people since coming to Nihon. but you have been the most Subarashi person of them all. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about what a wonderful friend you have been to me. And now, we put the final touches on this kimono. Sure, I am so tired I may be hallucinating a little bit, but this is the last part. I can't give up now. Ready, set, go!
There he is. See what this accessory is, pumpkin mask.
Hello.
Oh. So about Aragaki's room. Can't bear leaving it as is. Organize his belongings. Oh. Alright, go through his belongings before the end of the month, so we'll do that tonight. Got Dependent Immunity for Shift Boost, Pumpkin Mask for Magic +5 and Dark Boost. Obviously Dark Boost would be either me or Ken. Magic 5 is great, but... right now he has the Invigorate 2. We can probably swap that on soon. I'd rather have you all stats 3 for me. But yeah, we'll probably swap that soon. Alright.
Yes.
Do I feel nervous? I'm fine.
By the way,
You think Koro knows this is Operation will be our last? I think he does. Yeah, exactly. He's so smart.
No.
Okay, that...
Okay, so bonding with her will give us the ability. Let's see if this progresses the day. Going to... I don't even know where his room is. Oh, right here. Alright. And go through it before it gets cleaned out. It's the desk. Oh, what are we gonna find? Oh! Oh, all the stuff he had on him. Okay. And then we get Fatal End. Open the drawer. It's an envelope, single piece of paper. Document. Reinstatement form. It appears to be school reinstatement form. Date and reason are blank, but there is a signature with his handwriting. Oh, Mitsuru.
Oh, it's you. Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I came to check. What's that? Did you find this?
Yeah.
I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings, but... I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in, but... I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made.
Sure it is.
Yes. He was so against it, and yet he still left this for us. I should show Akihiko. Or... actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Good idea.
It sounds like you know how to handle those two now. Thanks to you, I was able to understand how he really felt. I'll say this on behalf of all three of us. Thank you so much. Here. You take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up.
Incomplete form.
Someday, once we leave the storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. But he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
Can now fuse Hellbiker. Okay. Yeah, the skill I got was Fatal End. I was gonna check it out in a second.
Well...
Alright, let's see what Fatal End is. Or it's a physical, obviously. Let's see. Medium single target slash. So I don't really care about getting that. Alright. It didn't advance, so we can,
Precisely.
assuming this doesn't advance it. Yeah. So it looks like we can get the ability for her. Oh, also a low chance of fear, alright. There we go, new ability, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yes, it is very appropriately named. For his ability.
I am going to upgrade my outer appearance. First, I will triple the current surface area of my armor plating. After that, I will repaint my body gold and add a large dragon to my back.
Oh, I wonder what that's a reference to. What are you talking about?
After reading this book, I came to a conclusion. This is what I have to do to appear strong and encourage people to depend on me. Outer appearances carry an influence that is beyond my ability to calculate. The main character of this story also carefully cultivated his image so everyone would take him seriously. That is why I'm looking into upgrading myself. In order for me to become more dependable, it's necessary I change my appearance. Don't you agree?
What's important is attitude.
Attitude? So that's what takes priority? Oh, could it be? I apologize. Please forget what I said about upgrading my appearance. It seems I had the completely wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Until then, he'd put so much effort into his attire, yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi. Thanks to you, I finally understand. What's most important in life is having a strong heart to stay true to your beliefs.
Yes.
Therefore, I will also follow what I believe in. I may not appear dependable, but don't worry. I will adjust my attitude to reach maximum energy output and to increase my ammo stocks by 50%.
Okay. Greatly increases physical skills. Okay.
For some reason,
So that's one of the ones that just
going to
stacks. So the first one increased
and
skills, and this increased it
raise
even
them
more.
somehow. Shall we conduct a raid? Oh, it's gotten so late. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to go tonight. How unfortunate. I'll just return to my room then.
Alright. Well, that's good. We got hers done.
Let's get on
Down.
with today's lesson.
Alright. Salamander Soul Gluhen. So we got summoning magic. Summon angels and demons. The magician conjures pre-existing spiritual presence. Control them for their goals. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Faust was instrumental. Plenty more examples. John Dee, Edward Kelly, summoned an angel in 16th century Europe. 19th century, Alpheus Levi, so we already heard about that guy. Summoned Apollonius. Then Crowley summoned Iwas, his own guardian angel. Neoplatonist traditions engaged in theurgy. Guiding spirits, so summoning spirits, demons. Station Vodo. The Ongons, male priests, summon spirits of Iowa. And we got Buddhism. Vajrayana, rituals that function as summoning spells. Invoke Buddha within themselves for real-world actions like healing. Once magic circles, spells, and the like were established as necessary rituals, they grew more and more common. Stay awake.
So, continuing on.
Summoning isn't only used for deities and powerful beings, got common spirits too. The Seance, Ouija board. Alright. Not there. Okay. We haven't hung out with Kenji in forever. If we're ranking up lower level guys, probably should start working on him again. Get that magician up. That 5, alright.
Sorry, man, but I've got to pass this time.
Why?
I forgot I have to go check out that cram school today. Sorry, man. No time for ramen today. I mean, getting into college is pretty important, don't you think? You think about the future too, right?
I've got plans already.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you were so serious about your future. I never really thought about my future until Emiri told me I should. She said I'd end up a loser if I didn't. But the future's a long way off. I mean, I still have to go to college first, right? Apparently, a bunch of Emiri's students go to good colleges. She must be thinking about our future together. You ought to think about your future too, man. I'd hate to see you end up becoming a loser, you know? That's why we gotta work our asses off. For our futures.
Alright.
Later. I'm heading to cram school.
Oh, welcome back.
3rd, okay. Got plants.
Excuse me.
Salut.
We already said, yeah, we enjoyed working with
Thank you.
C's. It's not new.
Let me think.
Alright, so we can read with Fuka, which should give us an ability.
By the way,
Good, yep, ability. Alright.
all right. Oh, did you finish reading the final volume? You looked really focused when you were reading. I can definitely relate. When I got to the end, I was so absorbed that I almost forgot to breathe. What an amazing series! I didn't notice at first, but at some point I could suddenly just make sense of the complex setting. Isn't it weird how that works?
It's well written.
Right. If it was just straight exposition, it would be exhausting trying to keep track of everything. Being able to tie the world building into the narrative really shows how skilled the author is. I wish I could communicate as well as the author does in this book. Remember when I told you how I recommended a book to a classmate, but she turned me down? Knowing what to say is important, but how you say it is difficult too.
Yeah.
Before I could tell her how fascinating the story is, I was telling her how many volumes it was and that it's written by a famous author. I don't think that kind of information's going to persuade someone to read.
No, it's not. It'll go better next time.
Thanks. Maybe I'll try talking to her again. I think I'll have a lot of good things to say about this book now. It always feels nice when someone shows an interest in something you like. Even just sharing our opinions like this is so refreshing. That's why I really want to work on how I communicate things. Because if I do that, then maybe I'll get more fun moments like this.
Alright, so what is it? Reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. Alright.
Oh, look
So
at
that's
the
always
time.
active, that's useful.
We should probably call it a night. I have some other books I can recommend, if you'd like. Thank you. I hope you'll like those too. Well then, good night.
That's Fuka. There.
Good morning. This
Another
is Elizabeth.
person.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Exactly, unlocking them one evening at a time.
Okay, let's begin.
Enzymes. In your
Then-
own body. Question about sweet potatoes. Certain enzyme brings out the sweetness when they're baked. I'm not sure if these two are enzymes, as in like I genuinely don't know, but I don't think they are. So just going off of that probably wrong logic. I don't know what this is, but if I'm completely guessing these aren't enzymes, I would assume it's that thing. I don't know.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. When the beta amylase in sweet potatoes breaks down, the starch becomes malt sugar called maltose. Activated at 60 to 70 Celsius by slowly baking potatoes sweeter than the rapidly baked one. Okay. We were doing passive. Hit the dark boost. And good. Alright. We can keep ranking Kenji up now. We got Bebe ranked up there. Same logic for him. Go from mid to high.
Sorry. I can't eat.
What happened?
Sure you want to know? I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore. To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
Well, if you're upset about it, I would assume... I mean, I guess occult living could be one thing, but I would think Bride to Be.
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing. When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking. And I've made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emiry. You think
Yeah,
that's a
marry
good
your
plan?
teacher as soon as you graduate. Congrats!
Thanks, dude. I'm seriously in love with Emiry, and I'm gonna marry her. Then, Emiry Kana will be known as Emiry Tomochika, and I will make
But I
her
thought he was
the
going in the
happiest
opposite
wife
direction.
ever.
Like, he was upset. 'Cause he's like, oh shit, like, I'm gonna get married.
Sorry, I just want you to back me up, you know?
Alright.
We should get going. I wonder how...
Oops, I did not mean to hit X there. Alright. Alright, we can get Ken's ability. That works out. Awesome. Third time with TV here.
About that.
Yep, good.
Wow, that was so good! And the main character was cool and in control until the very end. That last line he exchanged with the casino's boss gave me goosebumps. And how about that part when he was all, count to 5? I hope I can be like him when I'm an adult. What do you think it takes for a guy to be hard-boiled?
Excellent situational judgment.
That's true. The detective did always make the right call, no matter what situation he was in. He was compassionate, but level-headed, and he never fell for the enemy's tricks. Come to think of it, that might be just what I need right now. I tend to get worked up about what's right in front of me, don't I? That's exactly the kind of thing a kid would do. I need to fix that. Well, now's as good a time as any to start. I'll give it my best shot.
I was gonna make
If I
the same
do that,
joke. I was like,
do you think I could
probably
become
a
like
pot of
him?
water to become
Cool,
hard-boiled.
hard-boiled guy, just like the detective in the movie.
Of course.
When I hear you say it, I really feel like it's possible.
Yes. Automatically recover 5 SP each turn. Okay.
Oh boy, look at the time. But I
So
still
right
wanna
now
talk
he
about
has the
movie.
Invigorate charm as well. I'll keep it on him, but I can totally take it off and then give him the magic boost and dark boost. But yeah, that is the opposite of his like theurgy thing, because he gets more theurgy if he's under 50% SP, but then they regen his SP. So it's kind of interesting. But he certainly burns through it because of how high level his stuff is.
Hey, so...
I know, another full moon. Give it everything we got, yes.
Yeah.
A light boost and ice boost. Alright, good. I'd max out Yuko just to get that done. So now everyone's at least higher level. That might be something. That'll be one less persona that we gotta carry with us since we're going into a dungeon soon. I think that makes sense.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I forgot to mention, during lunch break today, that girl was trying to bother me again. You remember, right? She's the one who put gum on my shoe locker. Well, this time, I told her what I thought right to her face. That she should find what she really wants to do in life. She probably didn't get what I was saying, but ever since I figured it out for myself, I feel like I've been able to see the bigger picture. I mean, I kinda used to be the same as her, you know? I guess I've learned how to empathize better now. Not to mention, you did end up becoming my boyfriend, so... But, that's not why I invited you here. I guess I could have told you this next part at school, but I wanted to talk somewhere quiet.
What's up?
Don't be so impatient. I'm getting to that. Oh, why am I the one panicking now? So you know the kids we coached? They each left a message for us. I know they were kind of a handful, but they also have an endearing side to them, don't you think?
Yeah.
Aw, you're so sweet. Sometimes I can't believe how open-minded you are. I think I need to learn from you. Here, this one's for you. The kids told me to give it to my boyfriend. Aren't they cute? That's what I invited you here for. Well, actually, that was just an excuse. Because today, well, my parents aren't home, so...
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so, I just mean you can stretch out and relax. We won't get yelled at for being too noisy.
Oh?
It's just, I was able to find my true calling thanks to you. I'm so glad I met you. Those are my true feelings. And I hope you feel the same. So, will you stay with me a while longer?
Okay. There we go. So what do we get here?
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
We're getting close to the level that we can start summoning these guys, I think. I swear they were in the 60s, but maybe I'm wrong.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the strength within thyself.
You can now fuse Adavaka, Wisdom King General.
I love you. I really do.
Alright, awesome.
I see you're back.
3 days left, yep. It was original Siegfried. Adavaka was a change in this rendition. Interesting. Wonder why they did that. What I think Strager will do? Set up a trap like always.
Precisely.
Hi.
Alright, so all these guys are done. Alright, so we actually have nothing. So I can either do the computer or the job. Now that one job's not available. Let me see what other jobs there are. Easier than just running around the map. Jobs. Maybe there's more than one. Yeah, okay, there's multiple. So we got the movie theater. Oh, the Be Blue place actually is a job too. Okay. Today being Saturday, we can work at the movie theater. Sure. Alright, good to know. Oh, we can't go to a movie theater. Oh, that probably means it's like a afternoon job, I would imagine. Oh yeah, I see it right here. It does say noon. Okay, so Saturday night there's nothing. Oh yeah, the only night jobs are the cafe. The other two jobs were during noon. Alright, well then we'll go ahead and use the computer thingies. Have that list of stuff. So of the ones that we bought, obviously veggie for the garden. We got some boosts here too. Screw it. I mean, not like we care too much, but we could just boost the vegetable stuff. Obviously the stat boosts like this would be nice, but if we're doing veggie boosts, get them now rather than later. But both of these should do the same thing. I don't know the veggie blog note, that's not listed. Oh, okay, it's down. Let's scroll down. Oh, veggie blog note unlocks a new seed. Oh, let's go get that. Okay. Alright. Maya or Maiko, yeah. Have you ever seen a tomato this shiny? It's so pretty. Golden tomato sprouts. Alright, so let's check that out tomorrow. Alright. What's this?
There's something worth looking at from here.
The moon is almost perfect.
It'll be full in just 3 more days.
So it would seem. I have no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life, to continue existing as we are or to die powerless.
I hear you. I know how important this is to you, Takaya. To us, we can't afford to lose it. And besides...
Jin?
If the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened. Won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori.
Really?
Things we did together, our time at the facility. All of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death. I couldn't care less if that damned facility got erased from my memory. Having this uncontrollable power forced on us. Watching everybody we knew disappear one by one. There's just one thing I refuse to forget. Back when I was trapped in that living hell, you spoke to me. Thanks to what you said, I learned how to keep myself going. Your words gave my life meaning, Takaya. If I forget that, I won't have any reason to be alive. It may not be much of a purpose compared to yours. It was just a couple of words, I know. but they meant the whole world to me. So I can't lose this fight either.
Is that so? Well then, why don't we find out together? Whom will fate elect to choose? Them or us?
Right.
Okay, interesting. So he's saying they're gonna forget everything. First time we've heard that.
It's amazing. I'm going to do it.
Become a samurai set.
Good, good. Not bad.
Oh, okay. Sure. Gear.
Thanks, kid.
Alright. Let's see. We're first going to get the seeds, because I'll forget that.
Welcome.
4 of them.
Please.
Okay. And then... Ryan. Now we have everything. Now I get the light boost, but we already have personas with light boost. But hey, now it's all at 4. And that is all of that stuff. Okay. That's the product he's bought, yeah. Well, if he's right here, we'll hang out with him.
Hey. Thanks. Say, how do you feel about a pink alligator?
Sounds fine to me.
I thought so too. I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, totally. I
See,
get
it's
it.
the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in a lush green forest, but he turned out to be pink. He stands out so much that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always hungry. The other animals dislike him and call him disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he was used to living alone. But one day, he made a friend. It was a little bird that had trouble flying. Every day, the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice. It's kind of embarrassing to tell you this. So, what do you think?
Sounds interesting.
Really? I've never written a story before, so I'm worried it's not going to be very good. But what matters is that I'm writing it for myself. Perhaps I can show you the entire novel someday. I actually came up with it the other day. I decided I wanted to write a heartwarming story just for myself. I'd like it to be a hopeful tale about finding the meaning in one's life. I think of you when I write. It's like I can hear you telling me not to die just yet. The wind is going to pick up soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time.
Yeah, meaning of life, all
We
its
should leave.
mysteries. 42.
I'd like to see you again sometime.
Never actually watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or read it, but I get the reference.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
By the way.
Oh, that's right.
Buffalo wings. Victoriyaki.
Hey!
Well, in theaters, the scene came up. Silence in the theater was deafening. We all burst out laughing. How old Akinari is? Well, that's the thing. Like, in these games, and just in general with like anime style things, everyone looks not even close to their proper age. Let's see. We got Koro. We finished that. I've already forgotten. We had the TV Ken, yeah? So I think we can finish Ken here. What's this? Oh, this is again in the morning. Yeah. He's 19. Okay, I can see that. Again, in the sense that he's roughly the same age as us, a little bit older. So is this going to give me, Yes. Okay. Sure.
All right. So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee. Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good. It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
Right after waking up, yeah.
Well, that does seem to be common for a lot of people. The taste and smell are a signal to start the day. It's sort of like flipping a switch in your head. When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy. I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Possibility.
Well, I better try extra hard when I'm making coffee for you then. And it'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Alright. Now he gets 10 SP every turn, so he definitely doesn't need the
Thanks
Invigorate
a lot.
anymore.
Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now. Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
Excellent coffee.
I've
Okay.
gotten a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Alright, we gotta go into Tartarus today.
Good morning.
Yep, I'm ready.
Nice one.
Alright. Now they're all at 4. screw it. Just get a 4th Divine Grace. I mean, whatever. Now we'll get more cards, hopefully. And have more options. Alright. Yuka. Fuka. And I'm sure nothing new.
Now you're here. Well, prices are a bit. You
Alright,
finish, come back
so
soon.
he no longer needs this, so I can't take him out yet, but since he's the dark guy, it actually works out perfect, so now he's going to get a boost to magic and dark damage. And here. Alright. We got someone coming over later. I gotta help them with something, so that's gonna be in an hour and a half. I'll have to take a quick break. That's alright. Let's see. He still doesn't have anything like too crazy chest-wise. I mean, plus 10 luck is still good. But, like, nothing like completely nuts yet. Same thing with his weapon. Crit up is good for the melee attacks, obviously, but you'd prefer something like magic up or something like that. So he certainly has room to improve, despite being great already. So Invigorate. Mitsuru has Drain, but could still use Invigorate so we don't have to Drain. Or the obvious choice of Yuka. She is only getting +1, which isn't, you know, that necessary. I mean, her healing is a lot cheaper now, but now she can also freely use magic when we want. We'll give it to her for now. At Invigorate 2. Perfect. So now everyone in our party has a way to get SP back. Both Yuka and Ken are getting it every turn, and me and Mitsuru have Spirit Drain. Alright, that works out. So we'll save, and what were our choices? Screw it. Yuka's at... she's either at 8 or 9. She's at 8, so we'll get her to 9. So close to maxing it. If she wants to be quiet, we can be quiet with her.
Oh, you came. Thanks. So, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Are you worried about anything?
What's this about?
You always seem to be the one listening to my problems.
So it seems like they give you multiple
So-
opportunities for romance.
I just thought
At least with her, this is our third time with her.
I mean, you're an important friend to me. Doesn't seem fair that it's been a one-way street. What I'm trying to say here is... you don't need to struggle on your own. It feels like you're always helping others and not taking care of yourself. So, I want to be that person for you. I want to look after you the way you do for me.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm the one who should be thanking you. You know, I've always thought there was something special about you. Remember when we first met? You were able to summon your persona like it was nothing. And unlike me, you were never afraid to face the shadows head on. It's like you're a superhero, saving the day for others in need. I guess, deep down, I thought maybe you didn't need any help from someone like me. But just because someone is strong, doesn't mean they have to do everything alone. There's no shame in getting support from other people. And sometimes, that support can help you achieve even greater things. That's why I want to be there to help you. I know that might sound weird coming from me.
Yeah, I do have people in the Tartarus, and one's an ongoing link. Yep, that's why we're going in Tartarus tonight. The last night.
Jeez, it's embarrassing to say that out loud. I'm gonna go cool my head for a bit. Point is, you can lean on me as a friend from now on, okay? I'm gonna go now. Bye!
Alright.
Tomorrow will finally be our last operation.
Yeah, we've been through so much over the last half year or so. Don't you think?
Exactly, make sure there's no stragglers. Yeah, this will totally be the last one. I'm sure nothing else will happen. And we'll definitely end in November. Totally. But yeah, it's been rough, for sure.
Honestly though, you always seemed exhausted.
Hey, it was way better than just doing nothing, right? Besides, we made some new friends.
Yes, that's true.
Not a single thing we've done has been for nothing. It's been 2.5 years since I got this power. And it's been worth it.
Sanada-san.
Exactly, not over to the
Don't
fat lady
forget,
sings.
we got to meet Koro-chan too. Still, 2.5 years is a long time, Sanada-senpai. Oh wait, it's been even longer for Aigis, hasn't it?
Yep.
I was in stasis for much of that time, so I haven't been operational for very long.
That's true.
How about you, Kirijo-senpai? You got your start before Sanada-san, right?
Me?
Yeah, she was there from the beginning, pretty
It was
much.
just me at first. Of
Yeah.
course, C's wasn't around back then, and this was just a regular dorm.
Well, even before that, the experiments.
Did the chairman recruit you too?
No, he didn't. I've been aware of the Dark Hour since I was a child. Once, my father's research team was ambushed by shadows while they were investigating Tartarus. When I witnessed the attack, I awakened to my persona.
That's what happened?
Apparently, I was the first ever to reliably control my persona. If that had never happened, then maybe none of you would be going through this right now.
Senpai.
Someone would have gotten involved eventually. It's not like we could just ignore what the shadows do to people.
I suppose that's true.
Oh, rank up with the Fool? Yeah, okay.
Tomorrow is our last operation, so make sure to rest up tonight.
Alright, so what do we got? I think it's an outfit? Oh, no, it's a weapon and a chest piece, okay. They show me the icon for the one thing. High chance of rage, but we'll keep the all stats. Chest piece, slash evasion high. Don't need that. Okay.
Oh yeah!
Oh, we have off tomorrow. Okay.
You have my thanks.
Alright, well, before we go in, get our fortune, and then once we hop in, we immediately fuse, because we have some 52s. I still haven't gotten the Empress thingy yet, so I'm not going to fuse the healer. What am I doing? Him. Her, yeah. Safety fortune. Prevents unfavorable events such as the Reaper appearing. Alright. Get rarity like always. Now the real question. I have so much money. do I spend half of it to get that ultimate accessory?
Welcome.
Protecting from all ailments. Because we just looked at the accessories, so we know I have +3 all stats. I just gave Yuka the Invigorate. Mitsuru had Magic, and then Ken has Magic and Dark Boost. So, I mean, we can totally use it. Safety also prevents Dark Zones. Okay, so that's not great, yeah. I think I'm gonna buy this, because now that I know, I made a list of the Arcana cards that we have, so I know which cards I want now. So if I can get that double item thing, we can go back to making a fuck ton of money. So the money's not the issue. We'll buy it, sure.
Why?
The real question is who gets it? And really it comes down to two people. Like, the obvious choice, me, main character, most important, or healer, because she's a healer, and she's most important, and she can remove the ailments. Again, she's the only one that can't get SP any other way, but that also means we have 1,000,000 SP items only for her, so it doesn't matter. Does she have the full party heal? Not heal, but full party thing, or the... What's she have again? She has the full cure for one person, otherwise party for half. I know, yeah, it's so expensive. But yeah, making you completely immune to ailments definitely is awesome. Again, both of us are great options. I just got that Invigorate too. But I think giving it to her makes sense. Text from all ailments. Although... my character... No, yeah, me. Give it to me. My character is the one, at least right now. So she only has the AoE for, like, half the abilities. Otherwise, she has a single target all abilities. Whereas my character should have the AoE all abilities, because it should have both on them. But the thing is, that's also where right now I don't have that, because I was planning on fusing Parvati and Haridi, but since I don't have that bond yet, I'm not going to do it, so technically I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do. I have Amrita Shao right there. Yes, no, it's me. Okay. It's me. I'll take it. But eventually, I'll probably give it to her. But for now, it's me. All ailments. There. Okay. So we got that, we got that. We should be good to hop in. One final save. And in we go, we start fusing.
Yes.
Also, they're gonna give us new cards like always, I would imagine. Fortune, write that down, so I'll add that. So I have my tiers of cards I 100% want, and then I have cards that are good, and then cards that are okay. I love this, the cards that are good. Okay, increase max HP by 8. It's great to increase your max HP, especially for the party, but 8 is such a small number. I'll write that, it's Fortune. But actually, I'm going to put that in my okay one, because again, 8's not a big number. That's only okay, so we're probably not going to take that card. I can't remember how many cards we can pick. I have 4 ones that I 100% will take, and then I have a couple others that are, I think, good, and then this one's gonna be an okay one. We got strength for, okay, so 5 SP. That is great, because you have less SP than HP, so 5 seems like a bigger number. So that's a great one. Still not like one of the 4 that I 100% want, but still. Okay, there. Just these 2. Yeah, it adds up. It definitely does. Alright. So now, save in the Tartarus. Check out fusing. Let's see where we are here.
Marvelous.
Twilight
I'm
fragments.
looking forward to it. How may I assist you? Registering personas? Is overwriting acceptable? I've completed registration.
Oh, actually that Quetzalcoatl. I don't want to register.
Very well. We look.
That's why I saved before we do this. I'm almost positive that was one that we just fused with, like, extras. We just reload, and even if we wanted to keep it, I'll just redo it again, but... Let's see. No, we had to fuse one, and then have access to all the other personas that we need to carry on
Marvelous.
this.
I'm looking for. How may I assist you? Registering, I see.
Very similar. Oh yeah, no, the registered one has heavy. Oh, so this has heavy fire. The registered has heavy ice, which is that thing right there, which is why I was trying to level them up. Otherwise, this has the buffs. That has Takai. Okay, they're both good. I will say, they're both actually good. If I level up Quetzalcoatl, I actually would probably keep this one. So I'm not going to register for now, but if I do... Because now we have the card for Dakaja, I'm not using Soul Chain, it really is just Almighty. So it's either Almighty, or it's the buffs and... yeah, the buffs. So it's Almighty with the buffs. So yeah. We won't register yet, but if I level him... Alright. So we're what, 52 or 52? I have 3 options here. Is Hermit? Let me see. So Hermit is in my... So again, I have the 4 that I need, and then I have the greats, and then I have the goods. I put Hermit in the greats, because SP for the main character. Now it's on the lower end, because technically speaking, the main character, you know, I have Spirit Drain, but also I'm spending a ton of SP. So for me, it's still a great, but again, keeping in mind, I gotta see how many cards I can take. Just like, for now I have like the experience boost and a leveling persona there, but that's very situational. If there's not a persona I want to level, then I don't need that card. And even the experience boost, that's really good, but technically I might not need it. Again, it's going to be all about how many cards I can take, because I can't remember how many we can take right now. Alright, so, well, first of all, can we specifically make anyone at the moment?
Persona do you desire?
We can make those 2. Again, we're not making her. Which I guess will be next time. So, of these... This guy gets heavy dark,
to consider.
and nothing else I care about. So he's kind of a throwaway guy. So he'd be... Oh, he can't get... Wow, he can't get physical. Okay. So I need to give him the 4 main ones. Fire, Ice, Electric, Wind.
This would be a wise choice.
So I wouldn't use my physical guy. I wouldn't use you either, so that's not a good fusion.
This would be a wise choice.
I could give the Ice, Wind, and these 2. That'd be my 4 right there. Of course, I'm using both my Wind Amp ones. But that wouldn't be horrible, because White Rider was one I only summoned for the sake of having it, so this one would be okay. If I can't fuse anyone else. Alright. Throne. Throne gets AoE fire, and then if it levels up,
This persona
which
is
it does, it's going to have heavy light. Oh, Throne's a good healer, so if I can get my healer into Throne, it'll get the revive, which my current healer doesn't have. Now, of course, my current healer, you know, I was going to fuse into the Hariti, but should be fine. So if we did that, we'd have to get rid of someone. So let me see if Throne... Okay, yeah, we can do a Parvati.
Take all the time.
Let me look at my Parvati really quick.
Please choose the personas you would like to.
So it has the AoE cures, so the ailments is covered, the heal is covered, so it really is just a revive. So I'd get the revive, I'd inherit these 3, and then I'd have room for one of the support skills. Party attack up or Dakunda. I would lose out on the heavy ice, but I feel like we probably have. We're starting to get that at least. There's a heavy ice. There's a heavy ice. And if we level up the other guy, it's a heavy ice, so that'd be fine. So, okay. So that means I will go ahead and do this fusion then for the Biros.
Do you desire?
Which was this one.
persona
Again,
is
technically, we're losing out on medium light. I'm losing out on potentially inheriting a second Wind Amp on someone else, since both these personas have Wind Amp. But, again, even like the buff, but this was just someone we summoned before, so this is okay. So the Biros,
skills to inherit.
for all intents and purposes, was only having heavy dark. So it'll have heavy dark, heavy ice, medium wind, and then it will have Wind Amp and Freeze Boost.
It appears it will receive an
Yes.
immense.
Okay,
A new power
that's done.
emerges.
Resist ailments? Well, I'm already immune to ailments. Medium fear. What do we have? Ghastly Wail. Insta-kill all foes inflicted with fear. Okay, so we can go AoE fear. Fear boost. I know I'm not going to use it. Like, technically, again, resist ailments, I have the accessory for it. But in the long term, I doubt I'd still inherit this, but you know, I could have this on me and then she'd have it on her, so that'd be 2 of us resisting. And I know I'm not going to be playing this infliction game, so honestly, I'll get rid of Ghastly Wail. And that's medium insta-kill. I don't really do that either, but just in case we want it, we'll get rid of Fear Boost. Unholy Wooden Doll. Awesome. Alright. So we could do the throne thing, but I'm hoping that we can get a card for any of these other ones, whether it be, I guess Oribos would be the lowest card we can get. So we can see if we can make this third guy, which we have right here.
To consider.
He gets physical. He gets 2 of the physical moves. He gets the auto move. Okay, this guy might be a good boss starter. And he gets AoE Wind. So he's either going to be my physical guy or my boss starter, potentially. So who...
This would be a wise choice.
Okay, so Misha is my physical guy.
This would be a wise choice. This would be a
So
wise
I'd have to
choice.
sacrifice... Oh, I can't sacrifice you. No.
This would be a wise choice.
And we just made you. I wouldn't want to sacrifice that either, because we get the heavy ice with freeze boost. So I can look to see if there's another Misha, or who's my boss guy right now, Dionysus. So either Misha or Dionysus fusions for him. I think the cleanest fusion would be Dionysus, because I can go the 2 autos and then the 2 buffs. Now he'd still be missing out on 1 physical attack type, but again, he's my boss starter, not necessarily my well-rounded guy. But I think that's the best case scenario. So can we get Dionysus? Yes, Dionysus, with only 1 person. He's a very high level fusion. Alright, so if it's not Dionysus... Okay, but both the fusions require super high level people. So it actually has to be Dionysus if I'm doing this. So I need to summon a Hecaton Cherise. Otherwise... Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold out and see if we get some cards. So ideally I get an Orbos card, so I can then fuse this throne. Or we get some cards that we can then eventually fuse into Hecatoncres, just to save some money. But we will get these fusions done. I'm just looking for specific cards for them. Okay. We have a plan here. Not bad. Alright.
Are you finished? We look...
So I am hoping to level up whoever's equipped right now, just see if we can get that heavy ice. Just for future fusions, it's Quetzalcoatl. A little bit of experience, but it's alright. We gotta change the party. There. And away we go.
I'm all ready to go. Let's get started.
Should be like the next chest we open with fragments is gonna unlock the Great Clock.
All right.
Oh, hello. Say.
That's right, we have an escape route now.
Great.
Oh yeah, Rare Shadow already, right off the bat.
I won't run.
So if we get a Shuffle Time, it's also a high chance of an Arcana.
Hey,
Which, as long as we kill it, we'll get a Shuffle Time, assuming we find their weakness. Okay. We found a weakness. It's their weakness, okay.
Current Cone knocked down 2 enemies.
Will this work? Here I come.
And we found his weakness, but I'm not gonna do this yet. Because I have to switch to my persona.
What to do?
It's cool. Alright.
Alright.
Good, so we want them to get up. Now I have to really hope that we don't kill them. Which I think I'm going to kill them.
I have to do this.
So it's not going to be a guarantee. I really hope we don't kill them. Thank you. Okay, good.
Nicely done, Takeba.
all stats by 1, or max HP. So this is where I look at my list. All stats by 1 is in my great ones, I would say. So I'll probably go all stats by 1. Oh, that's right. I get to count how many we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 4 definites. Okay. Alright, good. So that means I can get 4 of my 5 greats then. Alright. We'll get this.
And that's how it's done.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
I think we've seen everything on this.
Ooh,
Yes,
it's
we
a
have
new
the
type
upper
of
hand.
persona.
What next? I won't lose.
And now, here I come.
Weakness.
Keep it
Now's
up,
our
Amada.
chance.
All together now. Let's end it.
Oh, this is exactly who I need. Perfect. So now we can fuse that one persona.
This is how we do it.
The next healer.
I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
What are the odds of that happening? Damn. Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh, there's a treasure chest. It's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. We can take them.
Okay.
Will this work? Help us! Call an enemy! Shall I move to strike? Head this away!
We got freeze. Okay. Well, that works out.
Now's your chance.
So it's going to kill them both.
Enemy eliminated.
But we'll have the chance of shuffle time.
That about does it.
It's over.
No shadows detected.
Major Arcana, Strength, that's the 5 SP. I put that in my Great Pool. So again, we're going to lose out on either even more SP for me, more experience, or leveling one persona. And again, leveling one persona is only if I wanted to level that one specific persona. But yeah, no, it's worth taking this. This is the party's SP, sure. Evade Ice would be nice to take, but again, I gotta go Major Arcana, especially if it's one that I would prefer to have. So party 5 SP. Maximum, that's good. Okay. Full single target heal. I wasn't giving her a single target heal because I feel like the party heal should cover those bases. Obviously, this is going to be more. But now that she's regenning, I can probably get rid of the medium wind. Because again, I feel like obviously there will be situations where someone's super low health when you want that full part or the single target heal, but like I feel like I'd usually party heal before that situation came up. And the only reason I would keep medium wind is again, if I'm trying to conserve SP with her and we're just trying to hit weak points, not caring about damage, or in that last case where like I didn't want to kill them, that would be an instance too. This will be swapped out soon. It's just, do I swap it out now, or do I just ignore the single target? That is quite the conundrum. I'm gonna say... I'll take out medium wind. In a rare situation where maybe we need to get someone like fully healed, if someone's hit like a fucking truck against one guy or something, might happen.
Guess it's time to move on.
Oh fuck! Somehow he didn't notice me.
3 targets. They're weak.
All right,
Don't
so
be
it's light.
Will this work? Persona!
Time. Let's finish this.
Everyone, together!
Auto rebellion with a bunch of, so we'll get the money.
Justice always wins. Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Roast 2. Okay. Hey, there it is. So we'll get Aegis and Koro, I think, leveled.
Oh, someone's over.
That's for escort.
Yes. It's reading. It's the Reaper.
Uh-oh. Good thing we're right there at the end. Alright, so... I guess... And... Koro.
Welcome back.
Oh. I completely forgot they shipped me out here. But that actually works out, 'cause now I'm confused. And we gotta get them in our party. Second. Not that it matters, but technically 11-7, 11-4, 9-5. Oh, so he's lower level for sure. Alright. So we'll take these two out. I didn't even see what level he was. 2. But we'll get our fusion in real quick. This slot, and then we'll save over it. So it was... Oh, yeah, Orbis and the healer. Oh, wait. Again, if I do it this way, I won't have the slots. So I think I'm just gonna release him. I keep forgetting about that.
Which will you choose?
This would be a wise choice.
Yeah. Now, technically, I don't need the 4, but I think... Yeah, I was gonna get the Amrita Shower, the, Party Heal, and then I was gonna use both the buffs. The attack up. I thought they were... Oh, no, Divine Grace. Yeah. I keep forgetting about that.
Are you
So,
finished?
I don't even want cards anymore. I actually want to, use my money to summon. Which means I'll do the same thing with this other summon, too. That's right, so we're gonna start spending a lot of money. But that's where we're gonna hopefully get a lot of money. Please.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I too
Obviously, you get an
Registering
experience.
personas?
Wait, why are they all? You can get any experience, you liar, but whatever,
It's
sure, register.
overriding. I've completed registration.
I gotta summon.
This is your progress so far. Pleased, so you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours.
Please choose the personas.
This persona is what do you wish to inherit?
Again, obviously it's going to be getting the revive. I don't really care for this one. This is a single target or party full heal, but it reduces my health to 1, so we're not going to count that. So really it's just the revive. It happens to have AoE fire too.
What do you wish to
Whatever.
inherit?
It has the revive, party heal, party cure, AoE attack up. Well, definitely wind boost. Not wind boost, what am I saying? Definitely a saving grace. Do I want attack up or do I want Takunda? I guess I should look to see what the other party members have. Do I have more attack up or do I have more Takunda? We have attack up. Takunda. Not counted. I think I have 1 of each. Oh wait, attack up, so it's Takunda we take. So we have, oh yeah, because then there's another one here. Okay, yeah, so it's Takunda. Okay. That's why I looked.
This would be a please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an...
So it begins.
The target heavy light, nice. That insta kill. I'm a boost, no. Insta kill, no. Alright. And then the other one. I was gonna summon the Hecatoncheires to choose with Dionysus.
This is your progress so far. This persona.
Very
next.
expensive,
Is this
but-
acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
Okay.
Please choose the personas you would like.
This persona
This is my new boss starter. So by default, he is already getting auto T.
What do you wish to inherit?
So we give him the other autos. Boom, boom. Done. From there, you know, things like Endure and Life Aid are nice. He's getting Enduring Soul, Survive a Fatal Blow, with HP fully recovered. Holy shit. That's right, I was gonna go with the buffs. AoE attack up, AoE defense up. Yeah. That's what we're taking. He actually has all 3 AoE buffs, but
amount of power. Well,
we have the 2 important ones, and then all those things. Alright. That is single target heavy. Nope, we're going AoE heavy. There's a Pierce, which I would like to take. Either the Wind or the Accuracy Evasion. See, I don't really care about the Accuracy Evasion up for the party, but since he has it, it's nice to have if we, like, get debuffed. So I'll get rid of the Wind. Fuck it. He doesn't need an element, because obviously we'll switch to someone who has the element. Enduring Soul, so that's what we take. So again, we're gonna take out, we have plenty of Pierce, so we'll get rid of Vital Soul immediately. Sure. So again, this will have him survive a fatal blow and fully heal. Alright. When's the next level? 57. Okay. Wait, we're 53 now? We've leveled up? I didn't even see that? Now we have the next level of fusions. It's just 1. Belphegor. He is AoE Ice Dark. And that's all I care about. AoE Ice Dark. Okay.
Well then, shall we take a look?
This would be a wise choice.
So I'm okay getting rid of Ganga here. This wouldn't be bad. Both of these are kind of my throwaways. So that wouldn't be a bad fusion just to have throwaways. Oh, I don't like it rid of Succubus. So first of all, what do I put on him? Again, it's AoE, but AoE Ice Dark. Probably AoE Defense down. Akunda. And then 2 elements. Sadly, I can't get the Heavy Fire. I'd really want the Heavy Fire. Maybe I keep you for the sake of the Heavy Fire. How much Heavy Fire do I have?
Please choose the personas you would
You
like
have Heavy
to
Fire.
fuse.
You have Heavy Fire, but you have 3 heavies. The odds are one of them's being... Oh, you have Heavy... Okay, we have plenty of Heavy Fire. Okay. So I think that is a good fusion we can do then.
Will you choose?
This persona is powerful.
So... We'll go Heavy Wind, and then either Ice or Electric. What don't we have a lot of? I would assume Electric? We got Ice... Ice, I can already see it's Electric. Because my melee guy has Electric, Clotho has Electric. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we need the Electric. Okay. So again, easy decision. Ganga and...
This would be a wise choice.
Yes.
What do you wish to inherit?
So we go Heavy Wind, Medium Electric, AoE Defense down, and Dakunda? Yes.
It appears it will receive an...
It's
Yeah.
finally time.
The medium insta-kill. Oh, he has dodge light, he's weak to light, that's awesome. Get rid of stagnant air, I guess. He has dodge light and endure light for if it doesn't dodge.
Very well.
Alright.
How splendid.
What's this? Greatly increases damage when striking a foe's weakness. Okay. That'll help against bosses, but actually hurt against normal enemies if I'm trying to get shuffle time. Let me just register everyone now.
Registering,
Even only
I
one
see.
person's getting experience. Oh no, so I was gonna wait until he does that. Everyone else isn't getting experience, so like there's no need.
Are you finished? We look...
We gotta take them, win a fight, and then I'm gonna come back here ASAP so we can get our actual party back. Well, actually, I can just go to any floor here. Oh, and
I'm not
oh
calling
well.
it quits, Jen.
Whoops, whatever. Totally meant to go to a lower floor and just was
there's a
hitting
shadow.
buttons.
It's our chance to go first.
So we got
You can
dark,
take them.
electric, fire. He has both. Let's go with dark. Nope. Okay.
I'll end this.
Quick. Exactly, it's an all-around win for two more personas, yeah.
I'm still setting up. It'll
Fire
take a
or
little
physical? Oh, Quetzalcoatl does have fire, so we can test that. Nope, okay. So either no weakness, or it's one of the two physicals.
What is optimal?
There you go.
Oh, victory is ours. Good work out there.
Auto Rebellion, we'll get the experience.
My persona has gained a new power.
Null Dizzy. We'll get rid of the single target Pierce. Well, let me look at her skill tree. I'm assuming I'm gonna want to keep AoEs on her. But I don't know when she gets it and everything. So she's at, here. Okay, she's gonna get her AoE attack up. And then she's going to get AoE Fist. But she's not gonna get an AoE Pierce ever. Okay. Otherwise, what do we got here? Yeah, no, it really is one of these two. So she's never gonna get an AoE Pierce. So it's really either a weak AoE. I guess I might as well go with the single target one then. Yeah, I have to. I mean, 2 to 5 is pretty big, though. I think if you get all 5, then that is a strong AoE. You know what? I was convinced myself, yeah. Because generally speaking, if I remember from the other games, it's like 2 hits goes to the next tier up. So like 2 hits of the weak is actually like a single medium. Which is what this is. It's pretty much guaranteed medium damage. And it might get up to heavy. So yeah, I think Myriad Arrows probably makes sense to keep there. Alright, so we'll actually get rid of the single target. And now we have AoE attack up. So now she has both the buffs, AoE attack up, AoE defense up. Heavy strike, replacing weak strike, yes, both AoEs. Okay. And now Kuro. Let's see where he is. He's right here, so he's got his single target heavy. Yeah, I don't really go for the insta-kills, but they have their uses. I'm gonna get... Where are we at here? There, single target heavy. He'll get Soul Shift to get SP. Not a lot, but I might put that on him. In fact, no, I won't. It's just such low SP. And he'll get, like, replacements for the AoE there. He'll get replacement for that if I choose to go heavy. No, he won't get that yet. So the question is, do I give him his heavy stuff right now, knowing it's going to be a drain on SP? I'll say yeah, because we'll have Invigorate for him, since no one else would use that. And then, of course, there's the items. So we'll go ahead and replace the medium dark with heavy dark. Soul Shift I'm going to pass on. It's only 5 SP. It's not a lot. And AoE insta-kill. For now, we'll just keep it. Sure. Okay.
Target eliminated.
Alright, so I didn't actually mean to continue.
I might be...
And of course, it's a gold hand. Alright.
Great.
It's an enemy.
Let's actually be good with Tigus here. Let's see.
I'll end this. Just watch.
I'll go with it.
Figured.
I'll show you my power. Palladium, move out. The operation was a success. No shadows detected.
We did it! I might be a kid, but I'll catch up to all of you in no time.
That one's special.
And then wind, and he's electric, so we know their weaknesses. Perfect. So I have wind, he has electric. We'll just do nothing.
I'll end this. Persona!
Okay.
Well executed. Enemy down.
Hopefully he doesn't miss this time.
I'll do my best. Keep it together. Persona!
Good. Alright. I think this will probably level up quite quickly. We'll see. I don't know how much experience we're getting at this point. Oh, not guaranteed. Alright. But we should hopefully have enough for him to last. Okay, never mind. Now it's not guaranteed at all.
Keep it up, everyone.
Oh no!
Another wave of enemies.
I guess this was behind him. Alright.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Fist and light.
My persona's ready. Call it enemy!
This will work out fine.
One enemy down by a leader.
Nope, I didn't mean to pass to me. It's alright.
Never mind.
One enemy eliminated. I'm hit. It is time. Victory shall be ours. I'll get it next time. One enemy left. Show
You better.
Palladium. That was a close one. Defeated. Good work out there.
Good. Alright. All-out attack increase. We'll definitely take that. That's one of my definite takes. There you go. So now he's leveled up. Perfect. We'll replace medium ice with heavy ice. I think I'll actually register him. Next. Anyone I care about? I mean, AoE Heavy Dark, that's just so far away. It's not that important. I mean, if I cared about the item from her, we have so many of those, though. That's so far away, so yeah, no, nothing we care about. So if we get another fight, I gotta heal her. Okay, we get another fight there, so...
Look, there's a shadow.
I hate how long it takes for you to like fully run. We never found their weakness. We've got to try physical, dark, wind, electric.
My persona's ready. Call enemy.
Electric, okay.
Excellent. Keep it together. Just watch.
One enemy down by a Monokun.
My persona's ready. Persona.
Excellent.
Let's finish this.
How do you like that?
Again, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go experience, whatever.
Justice always wins.
was a spectacular finish.
Returns due.
Treasure chest identified.
Oh, I didn't technically go to the stairs, really. Okay.
A staircase.
Monad door. God damn it.
The situation is favorable. Setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Alright. Crits. Nice.
Koro-chan knocked one down. Good choice. Hear you, Koromaru.
And now?
Persona! That's it! Enemy down!
Ready to switch in.
Aige-san!
Here I go. What is optimal?
Now, Palladian!
That about does it, as they say.
No shadows detected.
Furious, whatever.
We have seized victory. Let us proceed.
Okay. Who's my new boss guy? Shit. Before it was electric. I don't know if it still is. I could do virus breath. No, we're gonna test out for weakness first.
Will this work?
Still electric. Okay.
Excellent.
You don't need heavy electric? Yeah, because we don't have a lot of electrics, because I know his magic is low, so that's 47 medium versus 39 heavy. I honestly don't know which one would be better. Actually, I'm gonna attack up, because we're gonna have, I just use her ultimate, and maybe even Koro, just because they're gonna be replaced soon.
And now, help us! Call an enemy!
And that'll do it.
Let's finish this! Targeting a little! Oh, I'm struggling! How do you like that?
That one I don't care about, so we're gonna pass on the temperance because we maxed out social stats. Go for money.
I hope that helped a little. I'm always happy to team up with everyone.
Door.
A staircase.
Alright,
Shall we
so this is
ascend?
good. Hopefully, with our two choices, we have a great one. I'm hoping for the one that lets us pick 2 cards or get double the items. Oh, I gotta heal her. Oh, no, that's not the right one. It's him.
I'll be able to scan the enemy soon!
And now, just watch.
What to do?
What is optimal? Persona, engage!
Okay, almost done testing. Nice dodge.
Well done avoiding that, Amada-kun! Help us! Call an enemy!
The wind or the other physicals. Okay. So pierce or slash or none.
Could I scan on this enemy? Activating.
I'll go shoot then, see. Yeah. So it's probably none, I'd imagine.
Could I scan on this
We'll see. It happens to be slash. Wow, that happens to be slashed. Okay. Got through every other one.
Damage inflicted! You dodged it! That's our leader!
What to do?
I don't really care, but oh, that's right, we don't get that much experience with this anyway. Not a real boss fight. Alright, party HP by 8, where the strength and magic of the personas in your possession with the strength and magic of the personas? Actually, I'm not sure. In terms of forward fusions, it's their levels that matter, not their stats, I think. So I guess in that case, I would actually go the HP route. Because obviously increasing the specific persona stats isn't going to matter when I then fuse them into someone else. I'll verify that. But it should be just the experience. Buffs gained from this are transferred during fusion. Okay, never mind. Good thing I looked that up. Holy shit, that is actually crazy. So, by increasing the strength and magic of our personas, this +2 will be transferred over to whoever they fuse into next. Yeah. We'll go take that, because that was in my Emperor. That was actually not in my Great Pile, but now that I know about that forward fusion, I'll take that. Because Fortune also wasn't in my Great Pile either, so... But nah, that's okay. We'll take this, which means I won't take the one that increases my persona level, and then I probably won't take my SP boost, because it's either my SP boost or the experience boost, and I think we probably want the experience boost. So I'll probably not take the SP. Instead, I have my 3 mains, and then we're looking for full. Yeah. Now that I know these transfer over.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Hopefully there's a portal. It has only been like 3 floors though. Alright, so I came from down there, we went up, and yeah, everything else is done.
I am ready to move out it.
Good, there's a portal here, perfect. So I'm actually going to take the portal, then come back and clear it.
I might be a kid, but I'll catch up to all of you in no time. I think Koromaru said,
Perfect.
All right, let's continue exploring.
Oh, we got a tough guy here. I give a speed boost.
that teleporter can take us back to the entrance, but I can keep going.
Why can't I'm detecting a surge of power. Be careful! There! Take this!
Good thing there's no weakness.
No! Stop struggling!
Oh, he's still
Keep it together.
down. Okay.
You hit a weakness! Keep it up, Amada-kun!
Just do a little debuff in here. That could buff us out as well. But nah. Alright, let's pop him.
You hit a weakness!
Resist that, I'm sure. No? Okay. Oh my god, that damage is insane. Dude. That was like 60% of his health. That's an issue.
Amada-kun, are you okay? Can someone check on him?
Okay.
What to do?
All enemies defeated.
Alright.
Good
No
work out
shuffle
there.
time, unless we can create RNG. No? Alright.
We did it!
It's just him.
A shadow.
We won't hold back.
Alright, we haven't fought you yet.
I won't lose.
Massive damage. Alright, unless he attacks quickly, we'll down him
I'll end this. Help us.
before maybe even finding his weakness.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
I'll show you.
Okay.
That's a win for the team! Good job, everyone!
All right.
Oh, there's a treasure chest!
So we got Fist and still unknown, so Fire, Dark Light, Physical. Wow, just happened to be a crit. Dude's not weak to it, yeah, it was just happened to be a crit.
Wind isn't good on this one.
So we know wind's
You'll
not
have to
good, so I
try
can just
something
shoot them. Works out because they're distressed.
else. You hurry, you're not going down! Ace this! Hit on!
Nicely done, Takeba.
Here we go!
Now let's finish you.
This is the end!
Take regen too. Won't use it, but whatever.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
Time for battle. Preparing the analysis.
Electric and light, so both of them him.
And now?
With the AoE light.
Here I come.
Oh fuck, there's only one guy. Oh well.
One enemy down.
Oh.
Diana-kun.
1 second, guys. Dogs are barking. I think someone's here, so I was expecting someone to show up. So I'm gonna use this screen. I'll be right back. Hopefully. Alright, yeah, I gotta help with some stuff, so hopefully, maybe like 10 minutes or so, I don't know the exact time, but take a quick break here. Alright, well, that was first of all longer than expected, but... Oh, and I just got a text. What's this say? Alright, so I hate to do this after that break too, but we're gonna go until we can save the game and then end it. I mean, it's a little early, so it's not that early, but I just hate the fact I just took like a 20-minute break. I should just ended it there. Oh well, it's fine.
Feel pretty good. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Let me readjust my hair. I don't even know what happened. Did I miss or something? Was not paying attention.
I'm beyond ready.
Our leader's been knocked down.
Where are you aiming?
That works.
Here we go.
Money?
Nice.
A lot?
There's a treasure chest over there.
Is that treasure?
That's everything? Nope, I was gonna say, where the hell did we get that chest? Alright. Way back here.
There's a shadow.
Let's start preparing the analysis.
I don't know. Fire, light, dark.
Pull the trigger.
Help me!
Nicely done,
Hurry, knock
Takeba.
down 2 enemies. I'm ready.
I'm ready to go.
I'll leave it to you. Leave it to me.
Will this work?
Let's go.
Good. Alright, perfect.
3 enemies left.
Keep it up, Amada.
Let's finish this. There you go. Let's end this. Not too bad, right?
That was excellent leadership. Keep up the good work. I won't miss my
I'm
chance.
still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
My persona's ready. Now!
Maybe I'll just basic attack them, but I'm not sure if it's a guarantee or just a high chance to crit, so I'll just play it safe. And since it gets so much SP per turn,
One enemy down by
it
Amada.
barely uses anything to attack.
It's all yours.
I'll go with.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Now to finish you.
Or not a Divine Grace.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
This floor has been fully explored now.
Alright, so unfortunately, this is where I have to leave and end it. But we'll come back, continue kicking ass, and surely it'll be the end, because it's definitely just going to end in early November. For sure, nothing crazy will happen.